Alright, this is take two. The first one crashed because I pulled the cable out of the camera. I know it's a crappy camera. I probably should get new batteries, but batteries are expensive, and I'm poor, okay? But this is I am afraid to do this review because this is your boy Zach's Jawbreakers, and he watches everything, and he's like the nicest guy in the world, and that scares me. If someone's hateful and mean, I'm okay. I can deal with you. But when someone's like overly nice, I don't know what to do. I've never had that in my life where someone's overly nice. It just freaks me out. I go, stop it. Do something bad. Do something I can hate you for. Ugh, stop it. So I'm very, very nervous about this. So this is my take two. The first one, as I said, crashed, and I lost all the data. So it's my review. Again, I'm not a critic. I'm not a reviewer. A long time ago, maybe a couple years ago, I was in college. I took a English 250 class. It was Intro to Literature. We just sat around all summer, well, 5 weeks of summer, five weeks of summer, and read stories and talked about them. It was cool. It was great. I mean, there was like 5 or 6 of us, and we just talked about stories. It was nice. Pro tip: if you ever go to college, summer courses. Take summer courses. They're a lot easier. They're 5 weeks usually. You get in, you get out, and the teachers want to push you to get a good grade. That's all they want to do. So get summer courses. All right. And 154, 155, we start the review, and so let's start with the cover. To me, the cover is a make or break thing. It's either great and pulls you in, or it's not so great, and you're like, oh, what should I get this? I'm trying to open up the preview guide. So I understand what he's doing here, mainly because he told us, because I am not that bright. I need to be told things. And so he's doing the DC was doing a less is more, so they would try to limit everything on the front cover. I don't like that. I think I like the ones where, it almost tells a story. So here's an example I'll show you. This is a book that I actually ordered from my LCS, Queen of Bad Dreams, because I ordered it because of I was looking at this, and I'm trying new things. I'm about to get away from DC completely. I'm already, I'm done with Marvel. It was hard, but I'm okay. The DTs have passed. The addiction's gone. Now I need to do the same thing with DC, and so I'm now looking at other people to look at. So I see this, and I'm like, it looks okay. I mean, I don't know anything about it, so why would I try it? I don't know. But then I look at this. It's the same comic, but this cover draws me in. This cover I need to know more about. Who is she? She's posing like a model. She is almost asking me to ask her questions. She's like drawing me, and I just want to say, hey, what's up? How's it going? Her, I don't want to talk to. But her, I want to talk to. And I see all these things. To me, this is the covers that I'm used to. You got to have words on it. You got to tell me about it. You got to, and so this is the Vault Vintage as opposed to Vault, and this is by Vault. Standard Edition. I'm ordering this one. I want this one. This is what, I know it's the same story, but come on, this is what I'm looking for. Everything about it. All right, so that's the cover, and so I'm not a fan of the cover, but then again, I'm not an artist. I'm not a comic book pro. I am just me. Okay, so let's see. Oh, yeah, I heard there were a lot of shipping concerns, and YBZ is very upset about it. I got a little bit of damage. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to see in this camera. It's a tiny, tiny bit of damage. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit of damage. But my comic collection is not a investment. I know this book was $25, but it's not an investment. I like to read my books. If I had Action Comic 100, Action Comic number 1, would I want that? No, because I wouldn't want to read it. If it's in my house, I'm afraid the house is going to burn down. It would just freak me out. I'd have to get rid of it immediately. I'd like people to come over to my house and say, hey, you want to read some comics? Here's some. What are you into? I have a variety of them. I have a lot of kid stuff. I have a lot of horror stuff. I have a lot of mainstream stuff. But, you got to be able to read them. So he asked us, and by the way, I have notes here. I'm cheating. Zach said, so, I want you to be happy. I want you to look at this and say, hey, I'm happy, I'm happy. And, well, the cover, I know that it's an EVS cover. I can read. It says right there, Evan. Sorry. And I see this, and I'm happy, because for a minute he was talking about making little scripts of paper and signing them and putting them in. This is not a little script of paper. This is a huge script of paper, and it's in the book. You can't take this out. Yes, I wanted it to be stuck in the book. I don't care how you do it. So that made me happy. And of course, this made me happy. I mean, come on. Do I need any more? No, I'm a happy man. I'm a simple man. I'm a happy man. So, to me, I'm happy. The shipping concerns are over. All right, so let's see if I can talk about the stories. The story, there are two stories in here. There is Lost Souls, which is the 5 guys. And unfortunately, I now know more. When I did this originally, I didn't. I know that's Knife Hands, and I knew that was a priest guy, but it's Hell Priest. That's Silkworm. That's Cuvs, I think his name is. I don't know, Cuvs. And then I didn't see that Devil Dog was in the background until I came back later. So, but now you see that I see. And then you have the ape. I made a monkey joke before, but now it's kind of lame. So let's see. Oh yeah. So I was talking about how I really, really liked the idea for the captioning. For the captioning, they have shadows. The caption boxes have shadows. So whenever you see a caption box, you got shadows. Cool. I thought I kind of like that idea. I mean, I'm not used to it, but I like it. 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 And then I see this. And my mind goes, whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Why aren't these shadowed? And then I realize, oh, this is like the unknown, unseen narrator, and I believe this is Silkworm. He's thinking it. Okay, I got you. Cool. Don't worry. I'm slow, but I'm not that slow. And then, let's see if we can get to when it becomes not night anymore. It becomes dawn. But there's no shadow. So is someone thinking this? Is someone, or is there a mess up? I don't know. I don't know if there's a mess up. My mind goes crazy. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it's a good story, but now, who's thinking dawn? Who said that? So I don't know. I hope it was maybe just a mistake. I don't know. Maybe I'm not seeing things right. Also, I liked the black eyes. I see that. Black eyes. There's a huge debate about why superheroes have white eyes. Some superheroes have white eyes, some superheroes have normal eyes. But there's this idea that in the past, superheroes were drawn with white eyes because of Greek statues have white eyes. You can watch videos on that about how that's actually kind of weird because Greek statues weren't supposed to have white eyes. They do now over time. But it's nice or strange or cool that they said, you know what, we're going to have black eyes on our guys. You know, when their eye, because, you know, they have eyes. It's the same guy. It's just that in this, he looks like he has black eyes. So, you know, I like it. I like it. And then finally for my notes, and I have more to say, but finally for the notes, there was one thing that, there are some jokes in here I love, and some jokes that I'm like, what are you doing? Okay. So I don't know if you can see this because I have my glasses off, but it says, "You know how to swim, Cubs?" And Cubs says, "How come you ain't asking the others that?" And I said, damn. And then it goes here, "You racist ass baloney skin mother." And I said, "Oh, listen, you don't got to tell me that the joke is racist. I know the joke's racist. Anyone who gets the joke gets the joke." And this kind of like overtelling the joke. It's like, "Hey, buddy, did you understand why that was funny? 'Cause chickens have no reason to cross a road. So why am I even asking you, why is a chicken crossing the road? Do you get it now? Do you get it? There's no reason. There's no reason. That's why it's funny. That's why the chicken joke is funny." No, you kind of killed it there. I'm sorry. I mean, there are other funny jokes. Let me see if I can find one of my faves. Oh, I should mention that. Let's see. Hope I'm not telling you the whole story. I'm not going to be able to find it. I found it last time. Dang it. I'm looking though. Maybe I should have noted it. Oh yeah, this one. Come on. When I saw this, I said, "Oh yeah, I should put spoilers on this." I was like, yes, this is it. This is why we're into comics. This is why we're a group. This is why we're into it. Because of this. He even has black eyes. Everything I've been talking about. Oh, I hope I don't destroy this. So, the story, I don't think I mentioned it yet. The story is, there's an ape in Africa, and the 5 guys, the Jawbreakers, they have to go and destroy it, kill it, get rid of it, do something, and then they'll get money. There's another group that is trying to get the monkey, because, not monkey, it's an ape. Monkeys have tails. Apes do not. He does not have a tail. He's an ape. So the other group, they're trying to get the ape so they can kill it and farm out its parts and get its blood and do all this stuff with it. And so it's a story. It's a good story. It's it's not overly complicated. It's not as though I got lost. Like, who's the killer? I don't know. No, it's a simple story. It has a few twists and turns. Nice roller coaster ride. I like it. The ending. I don't want to say too much about the ending, but it's an ending. It's an ending. Then you have. Let's see. Then you have. I hope I can find it. Oh, there it is. Jawbreakers, the original, book 1 remastered, the comic that started a revolution. And here it talks about all of the characters. It talks a little bit about the characters. You have the blind sniper, the chaplain, sniper, hell priest. He's breaking, or he might be breaking into. One thing I loved is that he's using that the tint of the page like in Iron Sight, like it's an old used comic book. Also, this thing, it says it's filled with Easter eggs, which I hate Easter eggs because I cannot find a single Easter egg. I have to watch videos. So please, if someone can post videos on the Easter eggs in this, I will watch it probably 5 times at least. I will watch your video 5 times if you post. Because I can't find a single Easter egg. I'm an idiot. There's Cubs, who's bulletproof. There is Silkworm, the team leader. There's Knife Hand, martial artist. And then finally, there is Devil Dog, killing machine. Oh, one thing is that he explains what certain words mean. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm not sure. I hope if this becomes a series, he doesn't feel the need that every single time you say, what's like pog, person, other than grunt, something like that. I don't know. You don't got to say it every single time. I don't think so. But so in this story, there's a camp and they're trying to break into it. I thought it was funny that they have a tank and they're pushing the tank. That was funny because if they were using the tank, then you could lock onto the tank and that would be bad because then they could blow up the tank. And so they're pushing it so you can't lock onto it. So I liked it. I'm going through it. I'm saying this is a good story. I like it. I'm not an expert, but I was entertained. So finally, we didn't miss it yet. Oh yeah, he has a daughter who may be a daughter, who may not be a daughter. There's a lot going on here. Red eyes. Huh. I thought he only had red eyes when he was using his powers. I guess he always has red eyes. But I think he can see souls or something. He looks funny there. I know it's his glasses, but it looks like his forehead. And then it kind of, it ends where their guns turn into rose petals. And then it says, continued on Jawbreakers Book 2. So I'm thinking, yes, this is giving me a reason to buy this second one. And I'm in fact excited to buy it. And then I see, oh wait, here's Book 2. Okay. Try not to lose the cable again. So it's a different art style, okay? And now, is that Devil Dog? Yeah. That's Devil Dog. But, let's see. One thing that's weird, because I always like silent people in a comic book or in a cartoon. I love Snake Eyes, and that's why I can't watch G.I. Joe anymore, because Quick Cake beat the hell out of Snake Eyes. And when I saw that, I said, I'm done. I'm done with that comic. I'm done with the cartoon. I can never watch anything G.I. Joe because Snake Eyes got beat up in G.I. Joe, and that should never happen, especially not by a good guy. Maybe by a bad guy. But all of a sudden, Knife Hand starts talking, and you find out that he didn't have a problem, he just had a vow of silence. And it goes through some funny stuff and some quirky stuff and blah, blah, blah. So it's okay. It's a nice story. The only thing, and someone else mentioned this, which I didn't get until I read it, is at the ending. I'm sorry, spoiler alert, here's the ending. This panel is the last panel, I think. There's no end, there's no to be continued, there's nothing. All he talks about is that he has dreams about killing people and hurting people, and he wakes up happy. Or maybe he does. But then it just ends. There's nothing else. We have fan art, and then that's it. So I don't know what happened. I mean, I think that was the end. I hope that was the end. I hope I'm not missing something. But yeah, that's my review of Jawbreakers. Little critiques, again, I would buy it just because comic books are about to change. DC just raised all their prices on all their comic books because you don't raise your prices unless something bad's happening. I'll tell you this. A short-sighted company raises prices to make money. A long, goal-oriented company will lower prices to bring more people in. Raising prices kicks people out. Lowering prices brings more people in. So are you a short-sighted company or are you a far-sighted company? And I'll tell you, DC and Marvel are currently short-sighted. They don't care about next year. They care about this month. So that's why they're going up in prices, and they're kicking me out. Unfortunately, I'm poor. I can't afford all this stuff. So I hope you liked my review. I hope it actually goes through. I hope everything is good with you guys. Yeah, I'll probably just keep on buying these preview guides because I like to just be in the know, but I don't need to have the actual comic books, I just like to look at comics. I'd like, what the hell's going on here? Why is Wonder Woman, this is not making me want to buy anything. Maybe this. This definitely. But this, why, what? Did someone step on your toe? Did someone goose you? What is going on? What is this face? I am offended for you. Whatever happened, I don't want to know about, in fact. Whoever did it should be punished. Oh. Alright, that's it for me. This video is way too long. I am sorry to YBZ for this. I know it's stupid. I know it's going to be hateful, and I'm a bad person. Bye.